Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in this last episode of Sleeping Giant we're going to take a look 5 years into the future after I resigned as Bordeaux manager to see did anyone stop PSG, how did Bordeaux get on, and we'll have a quick look around other leagues to see what happened during this save. So let's start off with a look at Bordeaux and see how they've got on since I left, and we can see their manager currently is Stefan Paganelli. I'm going to say Paganelli and see a few players still there, familiar ones. Sivonrik is now captain, Bazdar vice captain, so they've changed their captain. George Santos, the right back, is the key man now who we brought in. And let's see how they've got on in Liga over the season. So we'll have a look at Liga. We'll start with the last season played, and we'll have to go through the stages here now. Yeah, so the fifth season of in the future, PSG winning the league, no surprise there. Bordeaux finished second, only 3 points behind them there, we can see, on 76 points, PSG on 79. Bit of a gap back then to Marseille and Lyon. So good, that was a good season there for Bordeaux. They finished only 3 points behind PSG. Let's see, a season before that, Bordeaux again in second place behind PSG, who won the title. This time they were 13 points behind, 86 for PSG, 73 for Bordeaux. Nice and Marseille behind as well, a bit of a gap there. So Bordeaux well established as the second club in these 2 seasons. We go back another season and we can see Bordeaux in second again, and this time only 2 points behind PSG. 81 for PSG, 79 for Bordeaux. Nice and Marseille again in third and fourth. And yeah, that was very close. So only a win away from stopping PSG winning the title there. We'll have a look at this season. Oh, Bordeaux actually finished third on this occasion, 64 points. So yeah, well behind PSG on 81. Well behind Rennes, who finished second. So that was a bad season there for Bordeaux. And we'll see the first season after I left. And only 5 points behind PSG, 87 PSG, 82 for Bordeaux, so, and Marseille and Rennes in third and fourth. So out of 4 of the 5 seasons, Bordeaux finished second, 1 in third. They finished within 5 points of PSG, I think 3 times, was it? Yeah. So yeah, they closed in the gap on PSG. Only one bad season really where they finished third, one bad season where they were well behind PSG. Otherwise they were well in a title race. So yeah, good to see. Let's take a closer look at Bordeaux for a second, and we look at their managers since I left. So who took over? It was this man here, Emmanuel Alguacil. Excuse my pronunciation of his Spanish name, but yeah, he took over as manager. How did he get on? He didn't win anything. He was sacked just over a year into the job, and then Stefan Paganelli took over. He stayed there. No one has won a trophy since I left, I noticed. We won the Coupe de France, of course, and we won a Ligue 2 title, but no manager has won a title since we left, which is a bit disappointing. Let's look at the transfer history, and we'll go all the way back to the first season after I left. So here we go. They spent 30 million the season after I left, the summer after I left, and brought in 64 million. Who did they sell? They sold Muric, our backup goalkeeper, Eater, our backup left back, Gaetano, Ivan Gomez, who we brought in as a wonder kid right back. They sold to Mainz for 22.5 million, and he is now still at Mainz and doing okay. He looks decent enough. Looks to be a centre back now actually, but 22 million for him. Fabio Carvalho went out on loan to Villarreal. Bartos went out on loan to Portugal. Nicolas Paz went on loan to Celtic. Sean O'Sullivan was sold, our left back, to RB Leipzig. He's at AC Milan now, and they got 8.5 million for him. I think we paid about 500,000 for him, so good job there. Renier went to Rennes for 28 million, selling to one of their rivals in the league. Bit of a surprise. He's now at Zenit in Russia, 33, and yeah, has he played for France? I see his nationality has changed to French. No, he was Brazilian when he was with us, but he's changed to French. So that's their first summer transfer. Let's look at the next season. Oh, huge spending here. They spent 161 million, but took in 220 million, so they actually made a profit there. But let's see who players they brought in. Curtis Jones from Brentford for 54 million. Any other big spending? Lunderson from PSG for 18.25. Another 18.75 player from Ajax, Harbas, and 14 million for Mitic from Lyon, and 15.25 million for Poltar, a striker from who did they sell from? Fenerbahce. He's now at Marseille, I see. So they sold him fairly quick. Who did they sell? Nicolas Paz for 8.5 million. Holger Billing sold to Arsenal for 54 million, and he's still at Arsenal and worth 145 million to 435 million. So yeah, they definitely didn't sell him for enough, but he was sold. Thomas Guzman, our goalkeeper, 68 million to Man City. He's still at Man City, and he left that summer as well. So there's huge money coming in. Ivan Torres went to Hamburg for 2.8 million. Palacios was sold to Sheffield United for 78 million. We are going to have a look at the Premier League, but where did Sheffield United get that money? He's played 124 times for Sheffield United and scored 83 goals, so he has developed well. And 78 million. I think we had an offer of 90 million for him when I was there, but yeah, a couple of other young players left. So yeah, busy transfers. The next summer they spent 49.5 million, took in 55 million. So they haven't. They made a net profit every transfer window so far. No big spending there. So 20 million on Becker here, a left back, German left back, and 11.12 million on Østegård here, who is a Norwegian centre back, who left in this summer transfer window. Miranda went to Juventus for 14.5 million. That seems way too low. Anyone from our team in this? Fabio Carvalho going to Nice on loan again. Where's Fabio Carvalho now? He's at Nice on a permanent contract, so they must have sold him in an upcoming transfer window. That is all from our team, and we look at the next transfer window. 82 million spent, 34 million in. So it's the first time they've spent more than they've taken in since I left. And anyone big sold? Fabio Carvalho here went to Nice, 13 million. Anyone else? Liam Laporte gone for 2.5 million in a player exchange as well. And that's all from our team. So big spending here, 47 million on this player from West Ham, a Brazilian left back, and yeah, he does look good to be fair, but yeah, big money for him. And he's only worth 28 million now, and they paid what did they pay? 47 million. Yeah, so not a great deal in terms of developing. But another player here from Mainz, left winger, Croatian Simic. And yeah, they've been spending big there. That's why probably they've closed the gap on PSG. Here's another summer transfer window where they made money. 54 million in. No players. Benziger, who was our big signing in the last season, has gone to Sheffield United as well. Another 46 million for Sheffield United. Don't know where they're getting the money. But yeah, spent. Fabio Vieira came in on a free there. I know, a former Arsenal player, came in from Bayern Munich. And yeah, that was the last summer transfer window. So they've spent plenty of money, they've taken in plenty of money, so the club is definitely in profit. We'll take a look at Ligue 1 for a second. We'll look at past winners, and we can see that every season of this save, PSG have won the title. Bordeaux managed to finish runner-up 6 times in this save. So we definitely re-established Bordeaux as one of the leading clubs in France. Sadly though, we didn't get them to win a Ligue 1 title either with us as manager or with someone else as manager. I'm just going to take a look actually at the Bordeaux squad to see is there any players left from our time still in the team. George Santos is there, yeah. Zivonrik is there, doing well still. A very player we brought in from Bayern Munich, of course. He is the captain now, as I said earlier. Who else is still there? Luis Fernando is still there, playing up front, and he is now 116 goals for the club. Definitely developed into one of the main strikers. Good to see. Probably Palacios leaving helped him. Jadon Sancho has signed, I noticed. He has gone from Liverpool to Bordeaux, and was a player we played against in the Champions League. Anyone else from our time still here? Bazdar I seen earlier. Julian Alvarez is here, the Man City player in real life. He came from Tottenham here to Bordeaux, and I don't see. There's Bazdar now, 31 and 148 goals for the club, and yeah, he's done well. One of our best signings for sure. And that's all that's left actually from our time here at Bordeaux. So yeah, they've really cut down on players from our time. So we're going to take a look now around other leagues to see the past winners, and we'll start with the Premier League, of course, if it comes up for me. Premier League. I don't know why that's not coming up. I've spelled Premier wrong, that's why. That's a bit embarrassing. Here's Premier League. Yeah, look at the past winners here and see Sheffield United have won a Premier League. No huge surprise at the money they were spending, but wow. So Sheffield United won a Premier League in 2032-33. So just 10 years time for Sheffield United fans. You might be battling relegation this season, but you're going to win a Premier League. Out from that though, the winners were Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Arsenal. Yeah, so Sheffield United there with the shock win of a Premier League title. Arsenal winning the last season played with Newcastle in second. We'll take a look at the Championship to see if anyone has dropped down there. That should be a Premier League club. We'll get this, the league table. Let's see, anyone big down here? Aston Villa are in the Championship now. No one. Luton are back there. Burton Albion are there. Plymouth are still there. Lincoln City are in the Championship there. Good to see. QPR there. Yeah. And we'll drop down to League One and see anyone. Has anyone major drop down to League One? Birmingham are down in League One. Wrexham are in League One but have just been relegated to League Two. And I don't spot anyone huge down there. So we'll just take a look at League Two to see. And that'll do our time. West Brom are down in League Two. That's a bit of a shock. They've just been promoted up to League One. So yeah, a bit of a shock to see them down that far. Salford still in League Two. Gary Neville won't like that. I don't know why I clicked on Rochford there. Leyton Orient there. Mansfield and Doncaster have just been relegated to non-league. AFC Wimbledon are still in League Two. And yeah, so that is England. We'll take a look at La Liga now and see what is going on in Spain. So we look at past winners. It looks like Real Madrid have dominated. They have. Real Madrid won every league in this save even, apart from one where Barcelona won it. Barcelona have been runner-up all season nearly, apart from Atletico Madrid, and Real Betis were runners-up in the last season. Was it close? No. 104 points for Real Madrid. Yeah, very, very competitive there, all right. But yeah, so Real Madrid dominating in Spain. We will go to the Bundesliga now and see. I'd expect Bayern Munich to be dominating here. Yeah, Bayern Munich won every league. Yep. Yeah. Any shock runners-up? No. Stuttgart were runners-up in the season just played. We'll take a look at the league table here and see how close it was. Only 2 points actually, Stuttgart behind Bayern Munich, so that was pretty close. Stuttgart taking the Bordeaux role in Bundesliga. And now finally take a look at Serie A. I'm just going to put Italy. Italy. Yeah, here we go, Serie A. And this seems to have had a few winners. Napoli won it 2 more times there. They won it 3 times in total. 3 in a row there. Then Juventus won it back to back. Napoli again. Milan with 2. Napoli with 2. And then Juventus have won the last 3. And we look at the last league played. And it was 4 points in the end between Juventus and Napoli. So Juventus, Napoli and Milan winning in Serie A. And that is how it has gone. Quick look at maybe, I don't know how many World Cups. Let's have a look at the World Cups played since this save. And Switzerland won it in Qatar, not Argentina. Then it was Brazil won it in 2026, Spain won it in 2030, and Czech Republic have won a World Cup, beating England in the final. England have lost 2 World Cup finals in this save, and Brazil beating them one, Czech Republic beating them in the other. It didn't come home yet. So yeah, and we'll have a look at the European Championships to see who won that. I'd expect if England got to 2 World Cup finals, they were winning Euros. No, doesn't look like it. No, France won it in 2024. Norway won it in 2028. Haaland firing them into Euros. And Spain won it in 2032. England not even getting to a final there, which is a bit of a surprise. But that is your major tournament winners. We'll have a look at Copa America maybe just to wrap up the big ones. Copa... I don't know what to look at here. Here we are, sorry. The sponsor was kind of putting me off there. But look at past winners. It is Brazil won it, Uruguay won it, and then Brazil won it. So Brazil have won 2 of the 3. Uruguay with the other. Brazil losing in the final. So Brazil have been to 3 finals, won 2, lost 1 in the Copa America. So that is your wrap up of this save. It is over now. Sleeping Giants has come to a conclusion. We did take Bordeaux back to the top of French football. Sadly, didn't win a title. PSG continue to dominate French football. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on this video. Also good to see more likes. Leave any feedback you have in the comments, or anything you spotted in the video that I missed. Leave it in the comments. It'd be great to see it. And any shocks that I missed completely looking into the future here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Really helps the channel to grow, and it will help you to catch everything that's coming up with Football Manager 2024. There's a beta save coming up, there's a main save coming up, and if you subscribe, you will catch everything that's posted. Videos will be posted Monday to Friday, 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing will make sure you get that notification. So, until the next episode, when we start out on Football Manager 2024, please take it easy.